In this video series, we are going to walk through how to set up your very own web design and SEO business website on WordPress without using any coding at all. In this video series, you'll be able to watch me as we go through how to actually install WordPress and go from a blank WordPress installation to a full business website that looks like this. I encourage you to stop at the end of each video and take action so that at the end of this video series, you will have completed your very own business website and you'll be ready to start accepting customers. So let's go ahead and dive right in and start learning how to set up your own business website on WordPress. Before we dive in to how to actually create a WordPress website, I want you to know why I've selected WordPress and why you might want to select WordPress to create your own site. First off, WordPress is so easy to use. WordPress has set it up so that anyone, even without knowledge of web coding, can go in and set up their own website or blog. This means you can be up and running very quickly in a matter of hours. Even better, if you want to get into the web design business, WordPress is a great place to start because it is so popular right now. Everyone is wanting to get on WordPress. But a lot of business owners don't want to take the time to try to figure out WordPress. It might seem overwhelming to them, or they just don't have the time to do it because they're out running their own business. This means if you want to be able to profit from web design, you can do so before you even learn to code, just by learning how to set up a WordPress website without any coding. And believe me, you can set up a very, very professional website without touching a line of code. And that's what we're going to walk through in this video series. WordPress has an extensive plugin directory, and that allows you to easily and quickly and inexpensively, might I add functionality to your website. This means if there is anything that you want to do to your website, there is probably a way for you to add that in free and without coding. And we're going to look at how to do that. So if you want to be able to add a calendar where your customers or your clients can go in and schedule appointments for you, if you would like to sell digital or physical products from your website, you can add a shopping cart in with no experience. It's very easy to do. One of the best parts is WordPress is free, so you don't have to spend any money to do this. Now, you certainly can, but it's optional. You don't have to. There's so much functionality out there that you can add to your website for free. It's great. WordPress is so widely supported because it is so popular right now. This means it's very easy for you to find answers and get support if you ever get stuck. On top of that, there are tons of developers out there who are constantly continuing to develop more and more functionality for WordPress. So it's only going to get even better. There are so many content management systems out there, but WordPress really stands out from the crowd. So if you want to get your business online, or if you want to start offering web design services, WordPress is probably the best place to start. If you understand WordPress, you're going to be in good shape. So let's go ahead and dive into how to actually start setting up your WordPress website. As we start setting up your WordPress website, it's going to be helpful for you to understand some of the WordPress lingo before you get started. So let's take a look at some of that terminology now. Let's start off with the WordPress dashboard. This is the dashboard that you will see once you have WordPress set up on your host. This is where you're going to log in to create new content and to customize your entire website. Shortly, we're going to walk through the WordPress dashboard so that you understand all of the parts. Next is a WordPress theme, which is essentially the template of your website. It gives you the look and feel of your website, including the navigation, the layout, and such. A plugin is a quick and easy way to add functionality to your website. This is where creating a website really gets exciting. A plugin is simply an add-on that you can install on your site, such as a calendar, a Facebook like box, a newsletter sign-up box, and so much more. There are literally thousands of plugins available, and there are both free and paid plugins for you to choose from. Now, WordPress has both pages and posts. And that can be a little bit confusing at first, so let's clarify that. Pages are meant for static pages, meaning content that doesn't change, such as your About Us page, FAQs page, a services page, a contact page, etc. Now, posts, on the other hand, are used on a blog. Posts are typically displayed in reverse chronological order and are also displayed in the RSS feed of the blog. Now, posts you can separate into categories, unlike pages. So let's say you have a web design blog. You might want to create separate categories if you are going to talk about WordPress features, and then you're going to talk about Joomla features, and another one about marketing your website. You can separate those into categories so that you can display them in different areas of your website. Now, widgets are functions that display on the sidebar of your website and sometimes actually within the content of your website, depending on what you're trying to do. Widgets can be dragged and dropped within the dashboard to appear where you would like to see them. And WordPress has pre-installed widgets available, such as a custom menu, list of categories, a list of recent comments or posts, and a lot more. And you typically would do that when you go to install a plugin. So this is just a very quick overview of some of the most common WordPress lingo, and we're going to dive specifically into each one of those so you understand them fully in this series. So stay tuned.